So guys, this is today's review on this market, right? I took a trade, not what you are saying right now, but the earlier one, the earlier one. So first off, what I did was I just came on the 15 minutes and be truthful. I did not go to the higher time frame today. I just went on the 15 minutes and I saw, okay, what is price doing now? This is what I came when I got here. I did not come here. This is 3 hours, right? This is 3 hours. So I came to the 15 minutes and I just zoomed out like this. And I saw that price is already moving bullish. So luckily for me, when I got here, I saw this. I saw price around this zone, around this. I think, yeah, it was around 12, thereabout, or even 1. Yeah, it was around 1. This candle has not formed, but this blue one was the one forming. So when I got here, the only thing I checked was there a break of structure? Yes, with a full body candle. I just marked 2 lines like this. Not on this chart, but let me show you on this other chart. Where is my chart? Hidden view. Yeah, on this one. So this is how it was. I just came on the 15 minutes, right? This was my previous chart from last week or thereabout. Yeah, last week. Today is Monday. So this is what I saw. This is what I saw. So when I saw this, I just marked trigger and I marked the range I'm in. So trigger, I looked for a supply zone in my order block. So on the 1 minute, you wonder why this line is here. I had to mark the demand zone, sorry, the demand zone here that I had here, demand zone. So I waited for price to mitigate the demand zone. And as you can see, I waited for a break and my entry was like this. So it's a long top below this candle, right? So from here, at first I targeted here. I targeted the high, this particular high here. So let's see how many rigs to reward I would have gotten today if I have stayed with the trade, because I did not stay with it. I was busy and I don't want surprises. So 1:8. But then when I saw the supply zone here, when I saw this supply zone here, I started trailing the lows instead of leaving it to do this. Instead of leaving it to come back, then continue, I just trailed the lows. I think the last load caught me around here. Yeah, 1:3 was what I ended up with. If only I did left it, maybe trailed it to this one here, I would have almost gotten 1:4. Was this low? I'm not sure. Between this low and this low was what I it was 1:3 though. 1:3. I think it's this low here that it took me out from. This one here. Because I was expecting this retracement and I was not caught up for this. So for the other markup you saw on the other chart, this one, this particular chart, let me show you how it was actually a back test. I did not take it. So on having this as our zone, the initial zone that we had from 15 minutes, right? You wonder why I have two trading view, right? When I started learning trading, I just love to see charts. So I'll design one here, design one there. But now the reason why I still use to is in case I'm working, I don't have to be flipping. Sometimes I tend to use this. I have separate accounts for separate reasons. So if I'm working on something and I quickly want to check something, I just go to my trading view. That's why I still have two accounts. So this is it. When it got to this zone, right, and it made that retracement I told you before this one, this retracement here, I was backtesting to see what pushed price, and I saw another demand zone here. So let me take out this one. So this is the demand zone I saw. Still in that other demand zone. So this demand zone was what I saw, and the reason why I marked it from 50% was because this also reached 50% before it reversed. So I was actually analyzing, I mean backtesting, to see what will actually happen. So I was just checking to see, following important candles. Hardly hear me say important candles in any of my videos now, but even in the important candles tend to have, because I'm already conscious of it, so it is what is giving me um it serves as a confluence for me for entry. So this is it. This is it. Right? So this is it. So this is my next zone. Should price come back? This is where it's currently at. So should price come back from the lower time frame? This is my next zone. But look at what it did here. Following the other this other stuff. Right? If I took it here and I target to where initially I said it was going to go, that's for the main move, because this is the main move. It's good. I'm coming out with 1:21.41. So if I'm risking $10, this is $214.10. This is what I'm meant to get. And for this one, I just got 1:3, which is very okay for me. You wonder why it is okay. I'm trying to learn compounding, right? So just taking a portion and I'm done, a portion and I'm done. So that's how I want to be trading for now, trying to build consistency, like a real strong consistency. When I have what I want and I'm out, that's just it. That's what I'm building for now. So that's my view on today's trade. That's market review on what happened today. Others would have been shorting this to take to this zone, but I love to trade with the trend. This would have been supply zone, right? Trying to target this. This is the supply zone where you would have easily sold after the break of this, blah 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 blah. And this is another break of structure here. That's on 1 minute now. 1 minute. So for zone here, I don't have a zone if I'm to use what I know. That's if I'm to mark using my important candles. I don't have a zone here. Highest what I will do is maybe 50% of this candle to be my zone. Entry above here. Since this is protected, right? Or I will not even take this. After this, I'll enter maybe here and continue with it. Just telling you what I would have done in this case. I was not even following it because I wanted to trade with the trend, because the trend is your friend, right? That doesn't mean that you're not going to get opportunities. No, you are going to get opportunities, but it's better for you to trade with the trend. And look at this sweet entry here. This is one entry. So if I am scalping, I'm showing you what I will be looking at. This is a break of structure. This has been mitigated. This is another zone that I would have taken a trade. Has this been mitigated? No, no bigger move. So the blue one, no, the black one here is my zone. So just be looking at it. You'll be wondering why I'm not considering some and I'm considering some. I'm going to have a Discord community very soon. So we're already working on it. So with that, you're going to have a lot of information. Just join. Whether you are not up for the the paid one, the free one will be also educative. Will also be educative. The free one will also be educative. So if you don't have money, just join. Just join. It is going to help you even to build. If you want the premium one, fine. There are going to be free signals and stuff like that. So this is not just built by just me. I have other proficient traders in it. So just join. Once it is out, just join. Join because early birds normally have small what do they call it, benefits in most cases. So this is a sweet zone to take a trade entry. And if you notice, now that I'm even doing this, what I'm noticing is every zone I mark, it usually touches the 50% before it retraces. That's it leaves it. Do you understand? Unless for this, unless for this. Okay, this is an important candle. So I think this is not even the bigger move. This is the bigger move. So this is the zone here. Let's see whether it touches the 50%. This is my important candle, not this. So should we mark this? See, it's up to 50%. That's what I'm saying. So I just noticed this. Not that I know about the 50% of zones, not that I don't know about it. I know about it. It's just that it is I'm trying to build a more structured concept, not just depending on just one confluence, right? I want to see maybe two, three things before I take a trade. But normally it's just one thing and it has been working for me. It's still here, I'm still seeing it here. It's just that I don't want to talk about it because I've said it a lot in my other videos. So you see this did not actually work, but let's see what it did. It serves as another zone here. So ICT call this concept breaker block, right? This is a breaker block where it fails to respect an order block and it serves as a support. So it's called an order breaker block. So, but I don't trade this concept actually. So that's just it. So how would I have continued with this if I have not gotten my target and all those things have played out? What would I have done? Is what I'm saying now. Is as you can see, there's a break here. This is a failed break until this zone, until this blue candle. So this is the main break of structure. So all these ones are not. So I would have this as my protected low after the break. So in terms of zone now, everything here has been mitigated. How would I know when to enter? Is one thing. First, I would advise to stay out if you don't know what they are doing here. Second, I'll wait to see what price is doing here. So this is how I trade. I'm just telling you plainly how I trade. How price will react here because so far as all this has been mitigated, all of this has been mitigated, I expect it to run it. So after it runs it, now I will not be looking at this breakup. I'm just looking at the high break of structure low. The same thing I showed you when I was starting this. So after it did this, and I see a rejection here, all I need is another candle to break here. This candle, this blue one, to surface, it shows me that it's bullish. So you see this first touch, you could just take it, but it's a poor entry for me. It's a poor entry for me, right? Very poor. I wouldn't have even taken this because it's very poor. Stop loss here. So you see 1:1, almost 1:2 though. So this is it. And for this one, this is a break here. No, I don't want to go to advance. I don't want to go to advance with this. But this is it. And also, this is my next zone. Let's see. No, not this. Yeah, this is it. A liquidity has been grabbed. And I don't wait for second this thing. Second touches on zones. Just the first one. Just the first entry on zones. And look at this. What is happening here? After this break of structure here, because this is the important one, this candle broke it. So I know that I'm not going long to take these highs. Basically teaching you how I trade. I'm not taking those highs, right? I know there is a zone around this place here. And mind you, this is just 1 minute. So I'm just looking at this place. I'm just showing you cheat codes. How did I get that? I just know because I know how other charts work, line chart and the rest. So I know where zone is and where zone is not. So you see, that's how I marked this zone. So I know that if I should take trade here, that's where I'm going to go out. This is where I'm going out, right? I'm trying to double check whether the mic is on. Let me not use my whole time talking on nothing is recorded. So, my friend, look at it. This alone is 1:3. So you see, there are other ways to trade, but I chose what I was using, what I was showing you. So I'm just showing you that should I miss all those ones? Because all these ones I not even pay attention to it. I just got what I wanted and I left the chat. I'm enough for today. It's enough for me. But mind you, you want to be taking just buys. But since there's a break of structure here, you don't want to take all to this high. Because if you should look at the way price was coming, it was because of this rejection that you would even want to take this buy. But the way price is coming here, it's too aggressive. So you want to monitor how price is, and you don't want to mark everything on the same time frame. Do you understand? You should have two or more. Just have a sense of top down in all of your analysis. It usually helps. Top down will always help you. So that's another one. So if you understand important candles, it's basically easier for you to trade in an environment like this. You're just trailing. You are just trailing. Thanks to Dave teaches that taught me how to trail those. Although I'm not trailing it the way he taught me, but the idea of trailing those is, as in a bullish trend, is just too good. Because how he taught me is just trail those until it breaks, then you see a reversal, right? What Lord took this one to here. This is where we would be looking out for reversals. But if you have been watching my videos, that's not what I'm doing. I'm only trading the candles. So I would have marked this as a zone, marked this as a zone, the black one. So on this one, on this retracement here, let me put the entry. But I've had something like this. Where is my stop loss below the candle? A TP, voila. Would I have been making money? Yes. So you see, this is how another way I trade. So I have different ways to trade. It's just that I chose one. So that Discord group, you're going to have a lot of information. The other guys don't trade the way I trade. Do you understand? So we are going to bring more concepts for you, not to give you YouTube ideas and stuff. No, they are going to give you the way they trade, like the way they trade. If what I trade doesn't suit how you trade, you have other mentors around. So even if what all of them are trading eh, doesn't work for you, we still have something for you. Do you understand? So I think basically in all of this, I've used different concepts to explain a lot of things in this video. I just hope that this will help you understand. This is just a market review for today and on how I even traded today. So I'm just showing you the possible way to do it. So trading is not hard. Market analysis is not hard. That's analysis is not hard. But remember, we are in a bullish trend, though. So remain bullish until price gets here. You know what to do. You can be bearish if it's coming down, but once it is at this zone. Is it this zone? Was it this zone? I think this zone has been mitigated. So I remember I said I don't do second mitigations, right? So this is my zone. Let me mark the one for to be looking out for. So you can see this particular zone. This is where I would want to pay attention to. And if you are wondering, this is it on the higher time frame. That's 15 minutes. If you are a scalper or you are a short-term trader, that's what I'm saying. So remember, all what I did was in 1 minute showing you all this. The only thing I did was showed all these things, and I was able to do everything here. Higher time frame reversal is here, which means we are already in a zone. Just that lower time frame is taking us up. So I hope this helps. My name is Sunday. In case you are watching my video for the first time, Sunday Davo. I am from Plateau State, Nigeria. So I hope this helps in case you are having some confusions where you gone wrong or where you got right and you are trying to see how I see the markets. I hope this helps. And until the next video, love and peace. See ya.